Well, we want to thank our loyal listeners and viewers for watching the National Real Estate Cafe with Don Gatling and Gino Franti, where we give you your daily dose of real estate market updates.
And the best way to get those updates is via text message. When you do this, you go NREC, like National Real Estate Cafe, to the number 58885. So 5, 3 8s, and a 5.
And it lands right to your phone. How about that? So today we're going to give you an update of what's going on. We haven't talked about interest rates too often lately because it's been flatline. I mean, they've improved quite a bit. So let's go to this first chart, Furman. We'll give you some idea. All right, so first we're going to start off with the, let's see, this is a stock market. Actually,
Yep.
Is this the right one? Okay.
You're looking at the S&P there.
Right. So this has affected the bond market.
It has, in a negative way, Don, actually. So as the stocks rally, we've talked about this a lot of times, as stocks rally, people take money out of safety and they put them back into stocks because they feel like they can make a buck. And you can see here, a lot of people made a buck in the stock market. Look at that big green candle.
Okay, but be careful. The reason we drew these lines in here, we're going to leave this for a little bit longer. You saw the big line down, which we all know about that crash, and then it's basically bounced around pretty steadily for a while. This is quite the breakthrough. Be careful, though. I also circled where you saw a couple other breakthroughs and how you had a profit taking the next day. So be careful. We could have a pullback.
Yeah, these next couple of maybe 5 to 7 days are really interesting because it could determine the trend, whether we're going to have a reversal right now and this one breakthrough was an anomaly, or whether we continue this trend for maybe the month of March.
Yeah, and we always say, remember, one report, because we had a couple of positive reports, they were just okay, too.
And we knew it. The ISM had no choice but to be good compared to the last 2 times.
Yeah, they were so negative and so bad.
Oh my God, it's horrible.
So, yeah, we knew it was going to be good, and now everybody's reacting to it. Everybody wants the stock market to come back. That's what it is.
Hey, you know what? That's what it is for this country and what it has been since the 20s. So never bet against the stock market for too long.
Okay, so how's that affected interest rates? This next chart's going to give you an idea. So you saw the run-up that we had. Remember, this is inverse to stocks, meaning green is good. That means people are investors are buying mortgage-backed securities or bonds, which lowers interest rates because when they're buying them, they don't need as high interest rate to attract investors. So here you can see we had a nice run-up, and then lately we've had a very steady just trading basically across the board. You saw the red line that hit today. That was due to the stock market rallying.
Okay, so let's talk about this for a second. When you have that kind of stability, that sideways bar like you had, that's when rates actually come down because when you see the climb, sometimes everybody's already hedged monies, borrowed monies, made investments, made hedges. When you get that sideways, that's when rates actually finally start to come down. So just as they started to actually come down, now the market makes a reversal. So be careful what you read in the news. Remember, it's old. When you're looking at the Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac averages, they're old.
Yeah.
Make sure when you're looking at the Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac averages, you're looking at a 70% loan to value, conforming loan amount under $417,000. So take that into consideration. Oh, by the way, usually the Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac averages contain points.
Oh,
we don't usually pay a lot of points here in California.
Just like when you see in the paper, you go, whoa, these guys are giving 3.875. How do I see 3.5 in the paper? Well, that's because next to it it'll say, oh, 1.375 points or something like that. So
APR
just
is 3.9 or
Yeah.
something.
So you got to watch that stuff. So you heard it right here in the National Real Estate Cafe. Again, get these by texting NREC to the number 58885. Check out our website at nrecafe.com.